Okay, we're back. We have a much better connection, so that's good. And let's see. I think the scaling, the resolution, all that stuff looks a bit better. That looks nice. All right. I think we are set. Okay, well, we'll cross our fingers, hope that everything works as intended. But welcome back, everyone. I'm actually going to wait a little bit just to make sure that nothing goes wrong while we're essentially just running around here. Particularly because I want to make sure that a couple of people have time to make their way in. So far, frame-wise, it looks good. We've dropped 0 frames. We've got a nice, healthy, you know, between 7 and 9, or 78 and 9,000 kbps. So that should be good. All right, very good. So I am going to warn people, this might crash. The reason I'm saying that is so earlier today I tested out, I just streamed Lord of the Rings Online, and it crashed a total of 2 times, maybe even 3, no, 2 times. And I do potentially wonder if it has to do with the encoder that I was using. So I actually, just before this stream when we were trying it and it looked really bad, I was using the H.264 encoder, and I've now switched to the H.265 encoder, which is more modern. It is more appropriate for more contemporary graphics cards, at least from what I've read and from the very brief, I wouldn't even call it research, but essentially what I saw, what I looked into. And so hopefully then that's why it looks much better. I also changed the resolution a little bit. I'm just going to turn down the music ever so slightly. Is that the ambience? No, music volume. There it is. Yeah, but so I've got essentially my stats open on the side of, you know, graphics card, temperature, and everything. Everything still looks all right. But I just wanted to warn people beforehand that if the stream suddenly ends, it's because my computer crashed. I think I need to send my computer back into the manufacturer anyway, because it's been giving me a lot of problems. So we will see how all of that goes. But enough of all that. Welcome back. It is nighttime in real life. It is apparently nighttime here in Tamriel as well. So good timing, nice and spooky. As you can see, we're still very beginner. And I also notice I have not actually spent all of my points. I'm gonna go stamina here. You can otherwise see that I still got 3 skill points. Goodness. I've just equipped. What is my character's name actually? Oh yeah, Eric Nastra. I've equipped him with then an outfit, just to make it look like, or just so that he doesn't look as shabby. I mean, I think he looked fine. Although we could argue, I don't know. We're gonna keep it for this just for a little bit, but maybe, you know, you can all let me know. If you feel like, no, you shouldn't wear a costume because then you can't see, you know, the gear progression as we move forward. Even though that's not really the focus of this stream. The focus is more about the quests anyway. But let me know. I've got otherwise plenty of other costumes that I could wear as well. But I thought this looked adventurous, adventuresome, and also appropriate for a Nightblade. So, where we left off, for those of you who are new, we are going through all of Glenumbra. I mean, the plan is to potentially go through all of the game, essentially. Go through all of these, which would take quite a while, but that's fine. As of now, the plan is to go, we are in Glenumbra, and we want to go through all of the side quests. So we're actually not doing any main quests. And once we complete the side quest, we will rank it together, where I am going to look at, what were our criteria again? Entertainment, length, and storytelling. And maybe any type of kind of additional descriptor, like was it a basic fetch quest? Was it a breadcrumb? I really need to be careful about how I pronounce that. A breadcrumb quest. So that then what we can do by the end, ooh, thunder, lightning. It was really loud. We can go through everything and say, okay, this was then the best quest, or these were the three best quests, and also just to get an idea of what the main through line is throughout the region. So last time we played, we figured out the blood cult is essentially has its grips on the area. It's essentially recruiting, trying to get more and more people to join the blood cult. That's one aspect of the story. Otherwise, we learned things about werewolves and that people were turning other people into werewolves. That's becoming more of a problem. So we've got a couple of main stories already starting to develop out of this region. It'll then be interesting to see where the game actually brings those stories specifically. I was just actually looking here for those are the points of interest. These are the zones. Yeah, that's the main story quest for that. I guess it doesn't track the side stories here. That's all right. Okay, and where we left off was, as you can see here on the screen, Farlever's Gambit. Find a red rook keyring, collect wolf's woe. Use disguise. Oh. Oh no. I think I might have deleted the disguise. Unless it's somewhere here in the quest. I don't think so. Where was the quest giver even, right? We obviously have to go that, she was probably right there. I kind of remember her being there. If not, that's right. Yeah. Here she is.
We can help once you get those nobles out. My guards are itching to hunt down those brigands. Just be careful, and good luck.
Okay, so where was the
wolf's woe grows all around here, so it should be easy to acquire. As for the key, grab a red rook uniform and look around. The disguise should fool the bandits, but watch out for the wolves. Otherwise, shake a few bandits until a key falls out.
Yes, but where's the disguise? Gaston Dentier? Because she didn't, I mean, if she may have given me one, and I may have accidentally sold it. So, let's go here. Hello. Bam. It could also be the case that that this guy has it then. Yeah, there it is. All right. So, we'll get all sneaky. Yeah, get all sneaky and go up here. All right, there's a wolf. There's some wolf's bane or whatever this is called, wolf's woe. By the way, people let me know if you would like me to play in first person at all. I know some people are very much against the first person view and think, oh, why would you ever do that? Which I can understand. I mean, particularly for an MMO. I just want to unpin here, Golden Pursuits. I think I had something. I want to get rid of the pin there. Unless it's... Oh, good. There it is. Okay, it disappeared. Oh, I'm glad I pretty much almost just ran into that. Nice. Oh. That doesn't look safe. There may be some of the werewolves coming over here. Here's a journal. I'm sure that's important and interesting. Well, that's the question. Should we read? I mean, some of these journals can be very long, but should we read through these? What do we think? I mean, these will obviously give background information. Oh. It sounds like someone... This person seems to have helped us. Perfect. Good. Now we don't have to worry about essentially being attacked while we're reading. But what do we think? Do we want... I can read through these out loud, or if you feel like, no, that's fine, we can just continue, then that is also a-okay in my book. But while you think about that, I'll go get some more Wolf's Woe. I wonder how that other player was able to get through here without being detected. Maybe, well, maybe they've just got good stealth. I have to be careful because if I run into that, then it will get rid of my. I'm pretty sure that gets rid of my disguise then. Okay. Here's the key box and Varieties of Faith: The Orcs by Brother Mikkel Karkuksor of the Imperial College. Orcs and the Varieties of Faith. For some reason, I thought orcs and mages, and I thought, orcs don't really make very good mages, at least from what I know and remember. I'm going to be collecting these things. I know this is all for crafting and such, but I'm just going to sell them because I need gold. I am so poor. I was thinking, like before stream, I thought, okay, I'm going to buy, because I really want to go dual wield. I still do not have any other weapons. Which that's fine. That's part of the leveling process. But I then thought, I'll just go to a weaponsmith and buy a weapon, which it only costs like 500 gold, but I don't even have that, so yeah, I can't get that. I love this music. Baseline, so vanilla Elder Scrolls Online music, it hits hard. It's really good. Not that the music in the DLC is bad, across the board. But I find it's more of a miss than a hit. But that's just me. Ooh, beets and a potato. I should probably level... Although, I was gonna say I should probably level cooking, but meh, not really. I'm fine. Okay, like I said, I'm just trying to look for some weapons. They might be here, but otherwise I'm just looting everything. Oh, hello, Boladuas. Just kind of randomly standing there in front of these people tied up.
Another bandit in my house? Have at thee, I say! How was that, my dear? Did I sound fearsome?
I'm here to rescue you. The Wolf's Woe will allow your family to avoid the wolves and get away.
What a daring rescue! This is quite exciting. Look, everyone, we have Wolf's Woe. This will be an adventure. Those ruffians came by boat. Ingenious, really. Slip in from the water, strike caravans on the road, then sail away. But the guards showed up and the bandits set traps on my estate. Clear those traps, or it'll be too dangerous for us to leave.
I'll clear a path. You slip
I
away.
know. Take my hunting horn. It's upstairs. Then clear the traps and create a diversion. Set something on fire. That should keep the Red Rooks too busy to notice us. Sound the horn to signal us that it's safe. Meanwhile, I'll untie the others.
I'll wait here and listen for the horn.
A moment, friend.
I'll have you free in no time, my love.
She's already free. She's good. Okay.
Thank you,
so,
my sweet.
Disorganized crime. Okay, so we finished that quest. These quests are so short in the beginning ones. I mean, that's also kind of why I wanted to go through these, just to remind myself of how actually were the side quests. Because particularly once you get into the DLC areas, the side quests get just as, if not more, involved than the main quest. Okay, so that was Falvier's Gambit. So that was a vector quest, I would call it. So essentially, it led us to another quest. As you saw, it led us here, and it opened up 2 quests. So entertainment-wise, I would say 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5 essentially just means like it wasn't anything special, but it wasn't anything bad either. The length was super short. And storytelling, I'd say 2 out of 5. What's going on with all the lightning here? Ah! I'm being attacked. That's what's going on. What was that? Huh. Strange. Okay, so Disorganized Crime is the name of our new quest. Disorganized Crime. Hey. Who's throwing fireballs down here? They really need to update the pets. I really don't understand why, for the Sorcerer's class, this game is how many years old, and this game loves cosmetics and does a good job at cosmetics. I really don't know why they still haven't updated the pets, right? That, like, in the sense that you could summon all sorts of different kinds of pets. People would shell out big money for that. Okay, so he wants us to find the hunting horn. Lady Eloise Nulhomme, what would you like?
Please excuse my husband. He gets so enthusiastic.
He's excused.
No, thank Mara. The only thing I regret losing is my jewelry box. It's a family heirloom. The rest we can replace. I'm just thankful we're alive.
Where's the jewelry box?
The bandit leader, an orc named Tharkul, he took it. The box only opens if you're a member of the family. I told him, but he didn't care. If you retrieve it, I can arrange a reward.
I'll find your jewelry box.
Once you acquire my lockbox, please hold on to it until we're safely away from those dastardly bandits. And do be careful. I'd hate to think that someone got hurt trying to help me.
You said that only members of your family can open the lockbox.
Yes, my ancestor had the box made to protect her valuables while she was at sea. The box was tied to her blood, so that only her or her descendants could open it. It's been passed down from mother to daughter ever since.
What's inside the lockbox?
Why, jewelry, of course. Specifically, it contains the Noellame signet rings and the rings of the families that have joined with us through marriage. We carefully organize and store the rings in the box. Many of these rings go back generations.
Goodbye. That's such an appropriate response to that. Many of these rings go back generations. Goodbye. Okay, this is another quest then. So, just have to take note of this. Lady Eloise's lockbox. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's just going to be a basic fetch quest, which that's fine. There's nothing wrong with those fundamentally, but okay. Here's the hunting horn case. Burn the longboat, burn the archery platform, disarm red hook traps. Oh, so do I not have my... Oh, yeah, someone attacked me. So I lost my outfit. So I think someone was fighting up top. Well, I could just hide a little bit. Disarm that. I have to say, as much as I love Lord of the Rings Online, one thing that's really nice about this game is it's all voice acted. And so, I mean, that just brings life into it as well, just so that you all don't have to hear my voice really the whole time. And so it's just also a little nice for the variety. Some good, you know, dramaturgy as well. And yeah, we get a nice eclectic collection of different voices, different styles, different registers. Oh goodness. I'll help. Wow, what was that? I mean, clearly it was a skill. Well done, Voladurs. Oh, good. I got another. I'm actually gonna wear that then, because I want to be in a disguise. Now she just used that. Okay, then I have to do this one. That's fine. I mentioned this last time too, but what I love about this game, and you know, it's not the only one that does it. Guild Wars 2 does it as well. Are there any others? I'm sure Blade and Soul, also Liberty and Throne, I believe. Oh, I'm surprised I almost didn't die. They use the mega server technology, and it's so nice because it really makes the game feel so alive, right? With all these people playing at the same time. You see all these people around. Oh, a chest. I was almost thinking of the Oblivion lockbox minigame, which I'm glad it's not. Much as I love Oblivion, not the biggest fan of the lockbox. Legerdemain. All right, burn the boat. And sound the horn. I don't think I can. I think I'm too small. I can't get up. We have to also get the. Where was that? We also have to get here the gilded lockbox. I'm not planning on 100%ing maps, so even though I should technically get that, that's all right. Again, on my main, I've done every quest and everything, and so, and also found all of the different areas, and so I don't feel like I need to explore all of this stuff.
I assumed that horn was a signal when I saw the nobles run out. Good thinking.
It looks like the nobles got out safely.
Well done. With the nobles safe, my guards can storm the camp without worry. We won't have any trouble rounding up the rest of these Red Rook thieves. Here, compliments
Nice.
of the Daggerfall Watch.
Ooh, that is very nice. Werewolf Hide Daggerfall Guard Tabard. Nice. Okay, that was disorganized crime. Well, entertainment. I mean, going off of what is it that we did? We found then the horn, and otherwise we just disabled traps, burned things. I don't know. I don't know if I'm if my standards are too high or my expectations are too high now. Not that that was bad, but I don't necessarily want to give that a 4. Like I thought it was fine. And so before I essentially say, wow, that's fantastic or whatever, then I want to play a little bit on the safe side. So I would say entertainment is 3 out of 5. Again, just kind of run of the mill. Length was 1 out of 5, right? That was really quite short. And storytelling, 2 out of 5. Because not that much happened. But we can go get the gilded lockbox next, which we have to then kill. Oh, I just heard that was cool. You actually heard someone else blowing the horn. So someone else who was on that quest. All right, we probably have to go here into this. Ah, okay. I was wondering if that would actually hurt you if you ran over it, and indeed it does. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and hide in case anyone is here. Okay, chest of valuables. Wasn't I supposed to? Yeah, here's someone.
From the sides!
What happened to the guy? But that's good. Did he die? No, I think he... Yeah, he like animated glitched down to the first floor. Alright, I don't need another one of those, but I actually don't want to get that, just because that's for the Mages Guild. Oh, although, didn't I join the Mages Guild? World Soul Magic. Yeah, I did. Okay, never mind. I'll get that. Just because, yeah, you otherwise... Ah, there he is. Because she had mentioned this dude, and I was like, where did he go? Okay, we've got our first boss, so to say. So let's go into first person mode. Interrupt. Break. Such epic battle. Oh, as I almost missed that. Oh, that's what he's actually doing. I should probably get out of the way then when he does that. Cool. Money. Thank you. I'm still waiting on... Oh, hello, Valorant. Look out, there's a trap. Be careful, kind sir. Okay, that one was quite fun. We had somewhat of a, I don't know, a climax of sorts. Just in the sense that there actually was a boss to defeat. I mean, a boss. He's the bossiest boss we've had so far, in the sense that it was an elite mob. All right, we got your jewelry box. What more do you want?
I can't believe we made it. I'm so glad to be out from under those bandits. Thank you.
I was gonna say, was she actually sitting? No, she's right there. Yeah.
Oh dear, you shouldn't have risked your life on my behalf.
Is this your lockbox?
Oh my, I didn't think I'd see this again, and it's still sealed. This means the world to me.
You're
there
welcome.
are so many good memories in this box. Your kindness is appreciated. And here's the reward I promised you.
Nice. Ah, and this is another werewolf set, so I'll get 2. Perfect.
Risking danger just to recover trinkets for me? Our family will always remember this.
I think we've done this one. You said only.
Yes, my ancestor had the box made to protect her valuables while she was at sea. The box was tied to her blood, so that only her or her descendants could open it. It's been passed down from mother to daughter ever since.
Right, and then jewelry is inside. Nice! Level 6! I'm surprised. I don't remember the day-night cycle being this long. Because it's still nighttime. Alright, claim. Why don't we do some more stamina? Commit, yes. Oh, that's right, we've got all of these skill points. So, shadow, definitely. Refreshing shadowy. Increases your... Ooh, yeah, that's nice. Blur. Surround yourself in phantasmic aura to gain major evasion and minor resolve, reducing damage. That's right. While active, taking direct damage reduces the cost of your next roll dodge by 10% up to a maximum of 100. Thank you very much. Yes, next level. I don't imagine the levels will take that long. Okay, otherwise, activating this ability removes all snares and grants immunity to them for 2.5 seconds. I don't even know if I want to upgrade this yet. I think after drinking a potion, you gain 10 ultimate or strife. Steal an enemy life force, increasing the damage done but reduces the healing. Heal only targets yourself. Heals 2 additional. I think I like this because I need just some healing on the whole. Oh, I think teleport strike is quite nice. Because what I don't need, I think, is this. Yeah, I don't want that one anymore. So I'm gonna get this. Teleport strike. Flash through the shadows and ambush an enemy, dealing that. And then a veiled strike. Deals increased damage, which furthers when leaving sneak or invisibility. Yes, exactly. That's what I want. Good. Oh, I got an experience scroll. Speaking of experience. Okay, let's equip some of these things. Very nice. Awesome. Okay, cool. And yeah, we've even got 3 pieces to the werewolf set already. Not that it's like fantastic, but that's fine. So we've got heavy, medium, nothing. Because this is then heavy, right? Which I don't actually have. I mean, I can equip just so that I have another piece of. Okay, good, and I've got lights. Just so I have a nice mixture. This is the 2-handed. Yeah, I still need to get rid of. Well, I've got 577. Why don't we really quickly? I think there's got to be a quest down there. I'm just gonna go quickly get a. Oh, hello. I'm going to quickly go get another weapon so we can unlock the dual wield. Now, where was the weaponsmith? I think he was down here. We'll find him. Ah, that's right. He was at the market. Oh, yay, another reindeer. Perfect. Because we've completed all of these. Well, I should maybe actually, because there's a.
Did you hear?
There's a stone.
Wild dogs have filled the streets of Camelot. It's like an
See, but this is what I mean. Like, look, yes, this is a starting city, but just because it is a starting city doesn't necessarily mean it's guaranteed to be populated. But look at how many people. Yes, there are a lot of NPCs here, but look how many people are running around. I think that is quite cool. Okay, here's the weaponsmith. I want a dagger. I mean, this is not a good weapon per se, but look at what I've got right now. I guess it does, yeah, it does more than, yeah, it does more than the other one anyway. Yay, nice. So I can finally dual wield. Now I'm a little bit more sneaky and such. Okay, that's crafting, and the dog. I know, doggy, but you're the main quest. I can't get you. I think I do need. I was gonna say alchemy, but I think at some point a lot of the like the potions and stuff, they just drop. I mean, the ones that you can craft are obviously better. Oh, I can see if I can, let's see.
My horse is
You stable? Yeah, see, I don't have enough money. Almost. Oh, I only need 10. I could, hold on, I could actually, allies, assistance. With a merchant, an armory, and a banker. I don't want the smuggler.
Hello there.
Hello. Let's see if I can then just withdraw something. And I ended up cleaning out a lot of... Oh, nice. I can then just use those. Lethal poison. Sure, why not? I emptied out a lot of my bank, and I just sold pretty much everything. Essentially like we see here. Good. And then the merchant. Let's just sell some of these things. Oh, like that. And Catwell's Last Rope. Don't need that. Oh, okay. Then destroy it. Can't. And then, like I said, I'm just gonna sell all of this stuff just for gold. Cool. Because then I'll also be able to upgrade my inventory space later. All right, we'll do speed just so I'm a little bit faster, and we will do this. Oh, can I not use that? Because I just, no, there it goes. Okay. And we can use a Sigic Ambrosia experience, fortifying meal, and use that. Boom. Easy peasy. I mean, it helps, obviously. Ooh, that fortifying meal is really good. Maybe I should do cooking. Just to get, you know, some basic recipes. Where is the cooking vendor? I'll do that later, because like I said, I actually do want to really make some progress on the side quests. Oh, we never ranked the last one. So Lady Eloise's lockbox. That one was really, that I can definitely say entertainment. It was not entertaining. Although again, there was a boss, but still, I would say 2 out of 5. But there I'm then saying that that was less entertaining than the disorganized crime. Which was just about grabbing the horn, disabling traps, and burning something. So I would say it's on, well, no, then I would say that this one, so Lady Eloise's lockbox, 3 out of 5, and I would change then actually disorganized crime to 2 out of 5. Length was really short, and storytelling, meh, was 1 out of 5. We've only had, so the back alley murders, we've only had 1 quest so far that's gotten a 3 out of 5 for storytelling. So we'll see if that gets any better as we go on. I hope so. Okay, here's an area. So we need to go to the south, to this, essentially to this, presumably village part, though I guess this is all part of the village. Outpost, maybe? Oh, we're already there. I don't see any quests. So maybe there isn't anything here. Either that or, yeah. I mean, it's all overrun with mobs, so I must have then missed the quest giver up out here, though I did see one. Oh wow, they really deplete my stamina quickly. I mean, my mount has no stamina, so there's no surprise. Hello, hello. Did you did you perhaps see a quest over here? This way, maybe. Oh, you do have a backpack. Ooh, nice. Crafting motif. Down this way, maybe? There is this. Ooh, I'm really happy we went with the, what is it called? The Night Blade. So we can essentially sneak through all of those. Okay, this is then, that's then also, surely there has to be something there. Maybe that way or something. But we're gonna keep going this way, because I see those two icons, and that could mean that there's more stuff over there. I don't want to be invisible anymore, thank you. They changed that. I don't know when, but this skill here, at least I think, but it says when moving your magic cover is disabled and when not moving shadow cloak is half cost. I don't remember that being the case. I mean, maybe they changed it a number of years ago and I just didn't notice it, but that's really nice that you can effectively just stand still and yeah, just stay there, stay invisible for almost forever. So those are the main quest markers. So I guess this is also a main quest, because it's then the zone quest. I don't want to do the zone quests. That's maybe, I mean, because for me the zone quests count as the main quest. Yes, it is technically separate from the main quest that you do with here in the Harborage. But I want to distinctly keep that separate. So that's why I'm quite surprised. There's one down there. Liance DL.
Hey, you. Wanna
Yes.
make a bit. Stranger, a word. You look like the courageous type. I have an opportunity. You're sober, aren't you? Good. Are you interested in taking on a contract?
I'm not sober, thank you. But okay, I guess I am. But what type of contract?
Nothing too dangerous. My father, Lord Dial, hired a group called the Daggers to investigate the Harpy threat. But they've been gone too long, and I'm beginning to worry. We don't want any blood on our hands when this is all over.
Why is he not looking at me? Oh. Okay, there. That was good timing, but still, he keeps looking over that way. So, what do you need from me?
Well, I need you to go and find them. You can
Okay.
take the one dagger who managed to find his way back to camp with you. He can fill you in on the details. I'd send my guards, but then they wouldn't be protecting me. I'm sure you understand.
I'll see what I can do. Shrieking Scar. Oh. Boomnog. Oh no, what? The Dagger's Edge. Right? Yeah, the Dagger's... Is that it?
You're going to help me find the rest of the daggers? I'm not sure you're dagger material. Your hands look kind of soft and delicate. Like you've never beaten anything into submission with your own two fists before.
Maybe. Just tell me what's going on here.
The daggers were hired to help Lord Deal gather research about the Harpies. We get him what he needs and we get paid. Simple as pie. But now the rest of the daggers are missing. We need to find them and make sure our first mission is a success.
This is the Dagger's first job?
Everyone has to start someplace.
True.
Even the Fighters Guild had a first mission, didn't they?
Yeah.
Who are you to judge? Now let's get out there and do what we're getting paid for. Let's find the daggers and bring back their research.
So what kind of research are we talking about?
Harpies, eggs, whatever we can bring back so Lord Deal can figure out why these birds have become so violent lately.
And what do we need to do?
We have to find the missing daggers. Gelvin, our leader, and the Remley brothers. We find them and help them finish their jobs. And while we're at it, we look for the Queen Birdie, Fowling. She's a vicious killer, and she needs to be dealt with.
All right. He's got very flexible armor. That must be nice. With how much he's twisting and such. Okay, so we need to go up this way, I think. Yeah. Then... I quite remember... I mean, I certainly remember harpies being up this way. But I don't remember why. Right, see, so there's one, for example. I believe... Yeah, dual wield. Finally, nice. All right, we need to go up this way. And oh, it looks like something else. Aha! With staff even. Oh, you know what I remember about this spot? I believe.
This is a fresh kill. Be alert. Whatever did this could be watching us.
I think
What are we still standing?
I remember this area being particularly difficult or annoying, kind of, because there are only limited spawns. Right, so if someone grabs one, then you essentially just have to wait.
Do you expect to trap a flying harpy with a trap set on the ground? You're an idiot. You know that, right?
You know I hate it when you yell at me, brother. Now calm down and help me figure out how to get a harpy to trip a wire on the ground. Huh. I see the problem now.
Looks like we found the Remley brothers.
This guy's a really prominent voice actor, Armel Remley.
By Stendar, I thought we'd have this figured out by now. We're supposed to be the Dagger's gadgeteers, after all. I never knew harpies could be so tricky.
I wish I knew his name. You could probably check that out. Hold on. Armel Remley. Yes, oh, Armel Remley voice actor. Right, is Breton blah blah blah. Oh, it doesn't say who the voice actor is. That's too bad. But I recognize his voice. All right, Balin Remley?
Did Lord Deal send you?
Yes.
Well, there's nothing new to report except that my brother is an idiot. Armel placed dozens of traps and he just realized something. Harpies don't walk. Now we're trying to figure out how to salvage the situation.
His voice sounds familiar too. I mean, it might be the same voice actor.
We're trying to capture a few of these creatures. Lord Deal wants to observe the harpies and see if they demonstrate any odd behavior that might explain the recent acts of aggression. But we're still working on our traps, as you can see.
Are all your traps set on the ground?
We've got some throwing snares. The only problem is the damn harpies are too strong. They need to be weakened before you hit them with the throwing snares. I may have a sword, but I'm not a fighter. That's too dangerous an approach for me.
I may have a sword, but I'm not a fighter. Well, I guess, yeah, for defense. Give me the throwing snares. How many harpies do you need?
Lord Deal said a few. So 4, I'd say. Yes, 4 harpies should do. If this works, please tell his lordship that we gave you the traps, all right?
All right. Okay, then let's go ahead and get the Sky Shard. Might as well. Then, yeah, like I said, I think this is the part that I was thinking of where, oh, I got one. Yeah, essentially have to, okay, there's one. All right, one down. Yeah, where these can be, it can be a little bit iffy, depending on how many people are here. Ooh, this is a big one. Foul one. I wonder if, I bet since this is a, yeah, this is a special one, you can't catch her. Oh, but nice. I was supposed to kill her anyway. I wasn't even aware. Okay, there's one down there. Yikes. Ouch. Good thing I had that restorative meal earlier. And also, good thing I didn't. Now that I've got 2 weapons and then I upgraded some of my skills, that's crazy how much of a power jump that is. Right, where beforehand I was barely, or not barely, but it took a long time to kill anyone, and now it's like, okay, well, within like 3 hits. All right, there's mining for jewelry. Oh, I bet there's one up here. Hold on. Yeah, there's at least a corpus. A corpse. There we go. 1. And 2. Nice. Okay, and then we need to assist Gelvin. That's true. I guess he did say assist all of the brothers with the various tasks. Is he up there, probably? Yes. Okay, let's go this way. Yeah, like I said, the voice acting in this game has always been really good. I want to say it's nice to have that.
Gelvin up there? What in Malakat's name is he tangled up in? Wait, is that Gelvin up there?
Oops.
What in Malakat's name is he tangled up in?
Thank you, old friend.
Yeah.
Thought I was going to become bird food before you got here.
Oh, that's what that's from. This voice actor was from, what is that game called? It's an ARPG, and one that I played quite a lot, actually. It is not that. Grim Dawn. That's what it's from, Grim Dawn. Really good game, really good ARPG.
Hello. That was a bit of a predicament. The Remley brothers do set a good trap, I must say. That one trussed me up tight. But now that you're here... Wait a moment. Who are you?
Lord DL hired me to help the daggers.
Help? The daggers don't need any... Oh, who
Clearly
am I
you
kidding?
do.
I'm the leader of the daggers, and we don't have a clue as to what we're doing out here. If you're willing,
That is
we'd
clear.
appreciate any help you care to provide.
Sure, what do you want me to do?
I was collecting unhatched harpy eggs to bring back to camp. One of the things Lord Deal needs to complete his research. I got 1 egg, but we need to collect a few more.
Where can I find harpy eggs?
In the nests above. Be gentle with them. I don't want the hatchlings to come to any harm. I'm going to rest a moment and then head back to camp. With the gold his lordship pays us, the daggers can really make a go of this mercenary thing.
All right. I like how we went through all of those nests there. Oh, it's starting to get day out. Nice. Oh, we went through all those nests there, and then it's like, oh, by the way, can you give me some eggs? It's like, hey, could have told me that. I mean, obviously, I know it was a different NPC, but still. Nice. Well done,
What in
that player.
Malakat's name is he tangled up in? Can anyone assist me?
Let's go down this way then. That kind of looks like a turd just sitting there. Excuse my vulgarity. Oh, there's another mage guild book. All right, 4 eggs, of course. And then... Oh, she's probably gonna grab that in time. Nope, there was none. Why, this way maybe? Maybe this is the one that I was thinking about, where if you collect the egg, they'll respawn. But see how that one wasn't there, and then as soon as I got close to it, it was. And now they won't be able to gather it until it respawns, which is a bit frustrating, but it seems like the respawn rate is reasonably quick. I don't think that this is respawned, no. We can see like a lot, yeah, see a lot of people are coming here. Well, it's a pretty big region anyway. The question is, if you just wait here, will it respawn? Or is it one of those things where you essentially have to leave and then come back? That can happen. Who knows? Whoops, oh no. Okay. Sometimes I joke, I fake falling off. That was not one of those cases there. I actually did fall off. Ah, but maybe there are some down here. I mean, because here is a harpy, but I don't see. That, I do not remember that shadow jump thing being that fun. On the other hand, I have to also admit that I pretty much, I think I said this in the Lotro stream. when talking about the burglar, which is like the rogue class. I pretty much never play rogue classes. This was one of the exceptions in Elder Scrolls Online because you can really be a thief and make like a whole living out of just stealing things and pawning them off to pilfers and such. I really liked that. It's not actually that what's the word I'm trying to say? You can't actually, okay, that's bad. You can't actually earn too much money from it. Like, you'll earn more money from farming bosses and things like that. But I think it's a fun way, particularly if you want to really play into that type of, let's go over that way. You want to play into that type of thievery lifestyle and such. And particularly like the RP. Interesting. I would have thought that she was here. And by she, I mean an egg. Oh, okay, they had one.
But I want to have a chat before we enter the camp.
All right. Come here. We can chat here. Thanks for the guidance, Valeron.
Wonder why
Valyrian.
Lord Deal is so interested in keeping these things alive. What can you learn when a damn harpy is trying to peck your eyes out?
Good question. Good question. I'm wondering as well if I should, you guys can let me know in the chat whether we should unlock an assistant or a companion. I don't feel it really that I need one.
Listen,
but
you've helped the daggers a lot, and we appreciate it. But before we go back to camp, I need to make sure you understand something.
I'm listening.
Gelvin has a good head and a good heart. Always puts the daggers first and keeps us on the right side of the law. Of course, that's part of the reason we're still struggling. Sometimes mercenaries can't be too choosy about the jobs they take.
Why are you telling this to me?
This Lord Deal, something's not right with him. Why does a noble care about harpies? But whatever.
Hey. I was talking here, harpies. All right. You were saying?
You've helped the daggers a lot, and we appreciate it. But before we go back to camp, I need to make sure you understand something. Gelvin has a good head. This Lord Deal, something's not right with him. Why does a noble care about harpies? But whatever, it doesn't matter. The daggers need to get paid. If not, our mercenary group collapses, and we're all back to the streets again.
What do you think Deal is up to?
You're not listening. I'm saying that it doesn't matter. He could be a saint or Molag Bal himself. What matters is that we get paid so the daggers can stay together. Got that? Now let's get back to camp.
Goodbye. Yeah, that's a good idea. I think unlocking a companion is a good side quest to be done once in the respective area. Yeah, I agree. We'll do that. And I think I have decided, this was something that I was thinking about, I had proposed last time, where we start with this is a vanilla region. So we'll do vanilla region, and then we'll do a DLC region, kind of as a contrast. Because you would expect, particularly with the DLC regions, you would expect a little bit more of the developmental aspect behind the new regions in terms of lore and storytelling to be richer and more mature. And so to see if that's actually the case, or that's something I'm just kind of imagining, then I want to go back and forth between vanilla and then DLC. And so I actually already know where I want to get that. I believe it's in Apocrypha. No, exactly here. Sorry. It is here, the Telvanni Peninsula. And there is a companion you can unlock here. He's Argonian, and he's also sneaky. And I really like that. So we'll do this one next. Oh,
You can't keep them like this, Lord Deal. They're in pain.
I can do what I like with them. After all, I'm the one investigating why these birdies have become so very, very angry.
oh.
When Gelvin gets back, he won't stand for this.
Oh, I mean, it's kind of sad. We invaded their territory, essentially, and stole their eggs.
Oh, you're back. Much more reliable than those damn daggers. I don't see their leader, Gelvin. He didn't come back with you? More gold for the rest of you, I suppose. Now hand over the eggs, please.
Here's the eggs, but Gelvin hasn't returned yet?
I believe we already covered that. Now let me have a look at these beauties. Oh, so round and smooth. Well, oval, really. I'll begin studying these eggs right Wait a moment.
That is very creepy. You're a creepy man, Lord Alain Diel.
Where's the other egg? I was promised 5 harpy eggs, not 4. Didn't they teach you to count? There will be no deal without 5 eggs. 5. No more, no less. Imbeciles.
Gelvin has the 5th egg.
Then I suggest you find that bootless lout and get it back. There will be consequences. These are my eggs. Let his sister know that if Gelvin doesn't return, I will have his right hand cut off for stealing from a noble.
Well then.
Dealing with fools and idealists makes me thirsty. I need a drink.
You do that, Lord Alain Diel. I wonder actually... Oh. Well, he's so drunk, I can essentially just steal things from right in front of him. What do you like about that? I got your stack of papers and a 1 lion tooth earring and an exoneration writ. Oh, that's not bad. That's the other thing. If you get one of the original companions, he's like a goody two-shoe. Okay. I'm sorry you're in pain, but that's a bit annoying and gross. Yeah, he's a bit of a goody two-shoes, and so if you try to steal something, or when you steal something, you lose reputation with him.
Greedy, ignorant, ugly son of a mammoth's ass. That Deal can go leap in the river.
Why is Lord Diel so angry?
I wish I knew. The rest of the daggers made it back, but there's been no sign of my brother. I had my doubts about getting involved with Lord Deal. I just wish I'd told Gelvin about them. But who are you anyway? Why do you care about any of this?
Trust me, I had no idea what I was getting into. All I care about is the gold. This is something important. So in the new expansion that's coming out, they're actually introducing the option to... So essentially, this shows like, okay, I'm an idealist. I am morally good. I lean more towards the, towards the morally sound spectrum, or end of the spectrum. Whereas this is more, selfish, egotistical, kind of, the bandits type of thing. But in the new expansion, they're introducing dialogue options that will actually, they claim it will actually change the outcome of the story, at least. I don't think it's going to have an effect on like the overall world. But they say, depending on what you choose, it will have an outcome on the story. So that would be cool to then say, okay, we're going to, for this route, we'll be super nice and everything like that, see what type of endings come, and then do another playthrough where you're a jerk the whole time or something in between, and see if there are any different endings. But that's since this is vanilla, obviously it's not built into this. But so I'll go, trust me, I had no idea what I was getting into.
Well, you helped my brother and his daggers so far. I only hope we can continue to count on your support. So, listen. I heard Deal's threats. His claim is ridiculous, but he has gold. Paying guards to support a false accusation is easy enough.
What do you have in mind?
I think I know where you can find my brother.
Where?
Whether you agree with Gelvin, me, or the bastard Deal over there, we need to find Gelvin and that egg. I don't want to see my brother get hurt.
I agree with Gelvin. Let's get him. And then we'll also get Deal.
There's a house on an island directly west of this camp. That's where we first met with Lord Deal. I could see that Gelvin was very interested in the place. I'll give you a head start before I tell Deal about it. Now go. Find my brother.
All right, we will. So this way. Investigate the fishing house. This definitely seems to be the first, like, actual full quest, full side quest, right? It definitely seems more like a zone quest, though it's not. So it's good. I'm happy that we finally stumbled upon one of these, because I was starting to think, like, are all of these quests just kind of the, you know, typical run-of-the-mill fetch quests or vector quests? But so we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is our 7th side quest so far. So 1 out of 7 so far. But that's okay. I mean, they're not all going to be great, nor do they all have to be. This is an MMO after all, and you can't expect that. Even in a single-player game, I don't think you could expect it.
I'll wait out here. Remember what I said. Daggers first, ideals second.
Oh, that was you. Okay, that was you talking. I thought someone was, he was essentially conversing with someone else. Oh, I thought I saw someone just run up this way. That's cool. It's got some good depth of field. Depth of field? Field of depth? You can see far. Oh yeah, there's someone. Silverus, hello. Okay, let's see what's in here. Military's fishing cabin. Oh yeah, there's Gelvin. Hey.
Something fishy's going on here. I think Lord Deal hasn't been entirely truthful with us. But how did you find me? Grenette sent you, didn't she?
You didn't bring the egg back to camp. Grenette is worried and Deal is upset.
I know. I was on my way back when I decided to investigate this place. When we first arrived, Deal and his sons came out of this building to greet us. I figured if there was any place to get any answers, it was right here.
And what have you discovered?
Nothing yet, but this whole situation feels off.
It does.
I'm sure that his lordship hasn't told us the whole truth about the harpy frenzy. Anyway, I'm not leaving this house until I find something that sheds light on what Deal is up to.
Well, then I'll help you look. Despite the fact that you made that pun at the beginning of this, everything here smelling fishy. But I'll forgive you, Gelvin. This time. Yeah. All right. Suspicious chest. This foul-smelling chest contains a surprising number of rotting fish. Wonderful. More fish. Bookshelf. Empty. Suspicious urn. Whatever secrets this urn once held have since been removed. All that remains is a scattering of pungent ashes. A suspicious rug. Oh, so the rug wasn't suspicious, it was what was underneath. Contract with House Steel. This I'm going to read because it's part of the quest. To fisherman Halvir Miltrin and Company. As per our conversations, here is the signed contract completing our deal. You should also receive the bottles of elixir that will cause the effects we desire. Be careful, as I had to deal with various nefarious organizations with Daggerfall to procure the amounts needed. Apply the contents of a full bottle to your daily haul of fish, then leave the treated fish for the harpies to feast upon. We should begin to see the effects within a matter of days. As the harpies consume the tainted fish, they will become extremely aggressive. As the harpy threat rises, the nasty birds will have to be dealt with. Once they're eliminated, we can expand Daggerfall down the coast and increase our investment 100-fold. Secrecy is imperative. In the meantime, I will hire another group to procure harpies and their eggs. We might as well make a profit from the creatures while we're at it. No one needs to know how this is started. It should appear that we're just doing our civic duty and helping the great city of Daggerfall in its time of need. Lord Elaine Deal of Daggerfall. Uh-oh.
You found something, didn't you? What is it?
Nothing. Oh. Flies, awls, and other tiny implements make up what appears to be some manner of lure-making kit. Oh, flies. No, files. I don't know what an awl is. What is an awl? Awl definition. Okay, this is then giving me a German response. Eine Anweisungsliste for AWL. No, I need the English definition, please. English definition. An awl is a small pointed tool used for piercing holes, especially in leather. Oh. The more you know. All right, Gelvin, what do you think?
Tell me what you found.
I found this contract. Lord Deal knows more about the harpies than he let on.
Let me see that. What in the name of... Lord Deal's been poisoning the harpies the entire time. He orchestrated their frenzy, and he claimed he's been trying to help. He's been using us.
He's also paying you enough to keep the daggers together, though, so...
It's tainted gold.
True.
Daggers don't operate that way. We're not common thieves that break the law just to fill our own pockets. This is a dangerous edge to walk, and it cuts both ways. I didn't want the daggers to start out like this.
But what happens if the daggers don't get paid?
Well, we'd have to disband. We'd go our separate ways and hope we can find a way to feed our families. Damn it. This isn't an easy choice.
Nope.
I just can't accept that we'd get our start helping a noble do the wrong thing.
Oh, okay. So, we actually have a decision. No matter what happens, you have to do the right thing and reveal Lord Deal's treachery, or too many people need this gold. Ignore the facts and finish the job. What should we do? Should we be bold, and should we be... I guess that's not being bold. This is more bold. Should we be righteous? Should we be upstanding citizens? Or should we be more the chaotic neutral, or just a little bit evil and say, well, we'll turn a blind eye to it? What do you guys think in the chat? Even though we are a Nightblade, we could essentially say, well, we're playing kind of the the Robin Hood variety, and so we're essentially playing a thief stealing from the rich to give to the poor, or do we want to essentially steal from the poor to give to the rich in this fact, in this sense? Chaotic evil would fit your character more. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I could be... If I go more like the Robin Hood route, right? I'm stealthy. I guess I don't have a bow, though. Once I get weapon swapping, I could go for a bow. But then otherwise, yeah, if I want to be chaotic evil, then I need to be chaotic evil always. I'm sure the first time I played this, I did choose this one, because I usually go, as most people do, I usually go for the nice option. This is hard. Because then he'll feel bad. His brothers, though, will feel good. I don't know if he'll tell his brothers. Because remember, his other brothers were just saying, like, ugh, we finally have a job. We don't want to land on the streets. He was just saying that they will essentially be disbanded. Okay, well, when you're right, you're right. This one must decide for myself. Okay, then it feels wrong to do this, but I'm going to. Too many people need this gold.
But you don't understand. This is wrong. I pride myself on doing the right thing. I've never broken the law or asked the daggers to do anything illegal.
Yeah.
Now everyone's depending on me. I don't know what to do.
You need to swallow your pride and do what's right for the daggers. You need that gold. You need to do the right thing and reveal Lord Deal's treachery. All right, number one.
This dagger you've handed me has a very sharp edge. No, not you. The daggers are of my own making. Let's find Lord Deal, give him his egg, and get our gold. Our families won't go hungry, but I may never sleep well again after this.
Yeah, that is true. I'm sorry, Galvin. I mean, secretly I'm not. But I, as a player, am. Yeah, I'm really quite sure that the first time I played this, I did the good thing. Oh, so what do these then? Hold on. Ballin?
I'm not sure I completely understand what's going on here. There is a Harpy menace, isn't there?
Sure.
Will someone just let me know whether or not we're going to get paid for this? I could really use the gold.
Yeah, see? And Bunmog?
Remember what we talked about, and this will all turn out very profitable for everyone involved.
Okay.
I do hope you have both the thief and the egg with you, for everyone's sake.
I have the egg. Gelwin will be here in a moment.
Oh, yes, yes. This one shell shines even brighter than the others. My study of this specimen will surely guarantee our success in stopping the Harpy frenzy.
You could drop the act. We know what you're up to.
If you think to try to slander me, Worm, good luck with that. I put gold in the pockets of the highest-ranking guards in the city. No one will believe you.
We have evidence. There was no threat before you started it.
What are you... No, bother. Very well. Tell me what you want.
You can increase the dagger's payment. I don't really need money. I'll be fine.
Fine. You have a deal. Hope you choke on it. Now tell that damn Gelvin to come out so we can finish our preparations.
Look, another one. I'll have a 4-set. Perfect.
Your daggers have done a good job, Gelvin. Even if you did lose your way for a bit. Still, you've earned your pay.
I'm happy that you were able to help, my lord. This gold will be a big help to the daggers.
Next time I need assistance, I shall call upon the daggers again. Now you, on the boat, be careful with that.
You did the right thing, old friend. Don't beat yourself up over it.
I hope you're right, Bumnog. I hope you're right.
Dumnog. I thought it says siphoning. I thought that said shopping increased to... okay, I can't use that. Alright, I'm gonna level up and then we will rank that. Claim. Let's do another health. We don't really need health, but whatever. Okay, I need dual wield. Oh, these are the things that, yeah, you can change the color. There's not really much that you can change. I thought there was a lot more. But that's fine. So flurry, yes, I want flurry, and I'm gonna get rid of... So I just need to get concocted. Blur. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of blur. I think that's that one. Goodbye. All right, what does he say?
I'm glad Gelvin came to his senses. He doesn't realize it yet, but sometimes you have to make wrong decisions for the right reasons. This was one of those times.
Oh, he's not wrong. And Lord Alan?
I need to get these goods shipped to Daggerfall right away, so please, just leave me alone. No offense, but our business is finished, and I want nothing more to do with you.
No offense, but I don't want anything to do with you. Okay, he should be happy.
The Daggers, the new champions of Daggerfall, have been victorious this day. Always wanted to say that. Well, actually, I wanted to say that since about 5 days ago, when we formed. But still...
Just 5 days ago.
Gelvin actually went through with it. I'm surprised, to say the least. A little disappointed, a little happy. I'm so confused.
That's okay, you can thank me. What about you, Gelvin?
I need to think about all this, but I think I'm all right with how it turned out. Thank you for helping us. Without you, the Daggers would have disbanded and we'd all go hungry again.
Well, he doesn't seem to regret it that much, I would say. He seems, yeah, copacetic about it. But, so that was like, I mean, I know we've done other side quests so far, but that one really felt like a like a full-fledged side quest. I mean, it was a story within itself, clear beginning, middle, end type of thing. Followed that natural progression of building up then this problem to a solution, to a climax, and to the resolution. I thought that was really good. I mean, so for now, I would definitely say in terms of entertainment, I mean, there weren't any, well, with entertainment, it doesn't have to be funny, but essentially was it fun? For it to be a 5 out of 5, I feel like absolutely every aspect of the quest needs to be fantastic. And there were parts, particularly, you know, when we were getting the eggs and such, there were times there I was like, this is kind of annoying. Not too bad, but it was fine. The length, I would say, is probably 4 out of 5. Again, just because it's long doesn't mean it's bad. It's just essentially a measure of how long does it actually take to finish. Is it something that you can do within a couple minutes or a minute or not? And then storytelling, I would say 5 out of 5. Because there, particularly at the end, I really wasn't sure how to answer. And so I definitely felt conflicted about what to say. So that was really good. Very nice. So we actually, like I said, we actually got our first like real side story there. I'm glad we stumbled upon that. I think someone maybe even guided us there. So thank you, whoever did. I know that this is where a main quest takes place. Ouch. But I otherwise just want to see. Oh, I think I wanted to download. That's true. I think I wanted to download an add-on that shows where all of the side quests are. I mean, on the other hand, I kind of like not having all of the icons revealed, because then we have to actually explore more. Whereas if I see, oh, okay, we have to go 400 meters that way, it takes some of the exploration out of it. So I think for now we'll keep it out. But if it becomes too cumbersome or too difficult to actually find where the next side quests are, because you have to run back and forth so much, then we can do that. Okay, here's another landmark though, and look at that, there's another side quest.
Dead, and without a scrap of treasure to my name.
Richard Toussaint.
You there! You can see me?
Who are you?
Who am I? Why, I am Richard Toussaint, famous adventurer and treasure hunter. At least, that's who I was. Before the cultists in Dresden Keep killed me. I was in the ruins, searching for the treasure, you see.
What treasure?
The renowned treasure of Dresden Keep, of course. You could finish my quest for me. There are 3 statues, the heralds. Take the offerings I brought in my backpack and present them to the proper heralds. That should open a passage under the well.
I'll present the offerings to the heralds.
Now listen carefully. There will be a lot to remember.
What sort of treasure will I find?
Histories I read never specified, but it said that the greatest treasure of the Breton kingdoms was stored here.
What are the heralds and how do they work?
The heralds are 3 engraved statues that each offer a riddle. You must place an offering before each herald. The statues are the Herald of Thirst, the Herald of Memory, and the Herald of Illumination.
Okay, Thirst, Memory, Illumination. So we've got a puzzle quest. What offering should I place? So Thirst, Memory, TMI. Too much information. Thirst, Memory, Illumination.
There are a number of possible offerings in my bag. Take my backpack and see if you can match the offerings to the correct heralds. Engravings on the statues provide clues about which offerings they will accept.
So, and you were killed by cultists?
Yes, the bastards. I tried to sneak past them, but, well, you see how well that turned out. Being a ghost has put a bit of a damper on my adventuring career.
I don't blame you. Okay, this is called the Hidden Treasure, which kind of makes sense. Hidden Treasure. Torn backpack. All right, I'm just gonna take a quick break. So we are going to, let me actually get rid of this, and that can go like that. And yeah, we're gonna take just a 5-minute break. I'm gonna get something to drink. I'm gonna stand up. I hope now, I don't want to jinx it, but this is exactly what we did with Lord of the Rings. We took a break, 5 minutes, and then when we came back, the game crashed. So let's hope that doesn't happen. But like I said, I just take a couple minutes break, maybe not even 5 minutes, but just a couple of minutes, get myself a drink, a nice weekend drink, and so we will be back momentarily. Okay, see you all in a few. Right. And we are back. So like I said, I just wanted to stretch the legs a little bit. We've been playing for an hour and a half. Not half an hour, an hour and a half. Yeah, stretch the legs. Like I said, get a nice little weekend drink. And so now I am set to continue on with the hidden treasure. So here, like I said, here we have to... I'm just going to sneak past everyone. Goodbye. Ah, okay. So here's the Herald of Thirst. So we didn't actually have to remember anything, really. Mm-hmm. I have to wait for the screen to appear. These words are engraved on the statue. The demon of knowledge bestowed bestowed a great thirst for knowing the unknown and recording the unrecorded. We remember this thirst with a vessel which begins empty and must be filled with knowledge. All right, so like a cup. Yeah. All right, one down. Oh, nice. There is also a sky shard over here, conveniently located directly in front of one of the heralds. Then the Herald of Illumination. Okay, we're gonna have to wait again. That's a little bit, I don't know. I was gonna say it's a little bit annoying to have to wait, but not really. It's the first time it's happened now. These words are engraved on the statue. Knowledge is light. It is the light of the candle on the book's page and the illumination gained through study. We seek enlightenment against the shadow of ignorance and the darkness of despair. A torch, a candle. I would say a candle, right? Yeah. All right, hide again. Oh, this is so nice that I can essentially just go into Shadow Step and sneak past all of these. All right, the Herald of Memory is next. And in this one, we have a memory of nothing, because nothing is appearing, apparently. No, here we go in just a minute. History outlasts flesh. The mountain crumbles and the lake dries, but the map remembers. All history is contained in the tome, yet the tome contains only truth, for that is what will endure. The tome. Chronicle of the lusty Argonian maid. That's reference to Mirkwood. Or no, not Mirkwood, to Morrowind. So Elder Scrolls 2. That's funny. I mean, I think ever since the original Morrowind, so Elder Scrolls 2, where this originally makes its debut, it's mentioned in all subsequent Elder Scrolls, but that's funny. Oh, I was wrong.
Treasure of Dressen Keep.
I'm surprised. Then the Dellen Dynasty. Whoops. All right, into the old well. Oh, cool. Nice. We actually have... Oh. So this is the first time we've got now a side quest that leads us to a new area. Nice, nice. Oh, and this has now led us to another side quest. Which this is probably just going to be a fetch thing. Dusty Scroll. A small key slips out of the center of the rolled scroll. The scroll has been sealed in wax. Should break the seal and read the note. I carefully examined the ancient wards on this Iliad chest after it was delivered to me. The spells of warding that have kept it sealed appear to be eroding. Likely they will fade completely over time. Given the Iliad propensity for devious traps, I deem it unwise to tamper with the chest any further. Perhaps a later scholar, armed with a deeper understanding of Iliad culture and history, will be better prepared to deal with whatever is sealed within after the wards collapse. All right. I mean, it said not to open it. Now, what quest is this? Just says search the underground. Well, okay, this is then called a mysterious curio. All right. So a mysterious curio. I mean, does it really want me to just open it? That note just said don't. Oh, okay. Gesundheit. Yeah, I want to talk to the ghost. Who are you? Don't quite understand what you're saying there.
Goria, Heka, Delia ye metana, Gandralambe sino.
I'll try to find something that will help me understand you. What about another chest in the reliquary? Look inside the reliquary. The reliquary contains a pendant shaped like a golden tongue. It hangs from a slender golden chain. The slightest touch causes the pendant to disintegrate. You hear a rising chorus of whispers, like a sudden wind. Then the whispers fall silent. All right. Oh, did that right? That work?
It returns. I told you to go.
I can understand you now. We can talk.
How fortunate for you. But no one ever considers the wants and desires of a ghost. Oh, very well. Let's get this over with.
Why were you trapped in that container?
What a presumptuous question. Such temerity. You are very rude, just like my brothers. They bound me here. They were jealous of my powers, my stature.
That's right, yeah, you find a babblefish level 50, essentially. Just disintegrates, and magically we can now understand all ghosts. Or at least this one. He had a specialized babblefish. You can see it with the red eyes. They've got them activated. Doesn't necessarily then work for all ghosts. Your brothers bound you here?
Yes, I intended to aid the Direni against the Alessians. I hoped to get land from King Relethiel as a reward. My brothers bound me here, so I could not participate. They never returned for me.
The Alessians. I wonder who that is. The Direni against the Alessians. I was thinking of Lord of the Rings, because there's a similar race called the Ellisons or something like that. I was getting my lore mixed up. That war is long over. The Alessians lost.
They did. Well, I'm glad to hear that, at least. Forgive me. I have been languishing alone for a long time. Can you release me?
Mm-hmm.
You would need to destroy the relics that bind me. The seal of anchoring, the animus needle, and the soul prison.
I'll destroy the artifacts and set you free. Yeah, I just had to say that in Ghost. That's why I did it that way. All right, another thing where we got to destroy 3 things. Okay, we're in a dungeon, so we're gonna play in first-person mode. Hope that's all right. Ooh, restoration staff, bookshelf, seal of anchor. Yes, just burn it. Ah! That scared me. He totally just appeared out of nowhere. Provisioning, that's what it's called. Well, the whole time when I've been talking about... oh, it's because they come... I see, they come out of that. Thinking like, where did it even come from? The whole time I've been saying cooking, and that's right. It's actually called provisioning, which in essence is cooking anyway, but even when I was...
Who comes to these ancient corridors after all these years?
Not yet. I'll come to you in a second. I have to level up real quick in my assassination. And the soul prison. Wow. With the dual wield, that stab that you hear. That's super strong. Alien ghost.
I can feel the grip of those accursed anchors releasing. After all this time, I am free.
What will you do now?
In truth, I do not know. My people are long gone. I could move on to Aetherius, or I could remain in Tamriel. See what became of the land after the Alessians were defeated.
Okay, you should pass on to Aetherius. The time of the aliens is over. Seeing how the world has changed might interest you. I think you should pass on.
You have shown me that I am as much a relic as the objects in this vault.
True.
A thing of the past, adrift. It is time to go. I shall find Aetherius, and at long last, peace.
Goodbye. Okay, and with that, we finished another... Yeah, we finished another side quest. So that's a mysterious curio. Entertainment-wise... I don't know. I'd say like a 2. A 2 out of 5. Length was really short. And storytelling. There was certainly a lot of lore. I wonder if I should have a separate lore thing, but it's hard to essentially distinguish lore from storytelling. So I'll say storytelling 2 out of 5, particularly because he didn't actually explain what those various things were. Right, like the Alessians and such. It would have been nice for him to say, oh, the Alessians were blah blah blah. Let's get Leatherworker Satchel. I'm gonna do stamina. Confirm. And we're gonna wait for this to level up so I can get that next level. All right. Talk to the Keeper of Knowledge.
You are the first to come here in many long centuries.
I know.
Since this place was sealed. I despaired of anyone ever finding their way here.
What are you doing down here?
I am the High Librarian of Dresden Keep. I was charged with protecting our greatest treasure, the combined histories of the earliest days of High Rock. Do be careful with these books, they are in pristine condition.
Well, they were. You may have noticed that you've passed away and some time has passed by. I mean, those are in pretty good condition for being down in a dungeon. Your treasure is history?
Indeed. Our patron is Hermaeus Mora, the scryer of the heavens and he who determines the tides of fate. These treasures have been sealed away for too long. Hoarding knowledge is worse than hoarding gold, or so our patron has decreed.
What would you have me do? It also makes sense, right? Like the 3 artifacts, or the 3 pieces to the puzzle, one was the cup representing knowledge, then the candle shedding light on what was hidden and also for offering light for study, and then the last one was some tome. So it makes sense that the treasure was essentially knowledge and books. So what would you have me do?
Take this index. It contains the names of all the volumes and scrolls the keep contains. You must give the Dresden Index to someone who can make use of it, such as a scholar of magic.
How do I exit this vault?
Like a civilized person, you may leave through the door on the far side of the vault. No need to use the well again. The ward on the gate has been broken, and the door will open now.
All right, then I will be a civilized person and not try to climb up the well. Though I don't think I would be able to, particularly because I'm a kitty and I fell into water, which was not particularly nice. All right, back to Dresden Keep. But the good thing is I dry super quick. As you can see, I'm already dry. Plus, it's quite nice out. Okay, I want to try something. We go here. Boom.
Circle around.
Yeah, that thing is really strong. This one. Thinking of this. So I can attack that. Boom. So, as you can see, it really does not take very long. I don't know if it's just this class, but it doesn't take very long to get really strong. I'm only level 8. I mean, I do have... Oh, you know what I forgot to equip? My new werewolf shoes. Nice. Because now I've got a 4 set, adds 112 weapon. And then, if I get one more, which I'm sure, you know, if I complete another side quest, then maybe this one even. Richard Toussaint.
You returned. What did you find? Was it jewels, ivory, gold?
I found a lost treasure. It was a vault full of ancient tomes and scrolls.
What? There's no fabulous treasure? There's no gold? I died for a bunch of moldy old books. Ah, cruel fate. I wish I had a book before all this that would have told me what was in this stupid old keep.
But they're not moldy, at least according to that historian, or that knowledge keeper, since he claimed that they were in pristine condition. But nice, we actually got a green dagger, since we've just been using the white ones. Oh, and this, yeah, Toussaint's antique dagger, this is part of the werewolf set. Nice. Complete quest.
I plan to meet my friend Valinwe in Aldcroft after I recovered the keep's treasures. She's in the Mages Guild. I suppose you could tell her what you found. And tell her what happened to me, I guess.
Ah, will she be interested in the Dresden Index?
Indeed. I know she'll be interested in what you discovered. Like all members of the Mages Guild, she's always been more attracted to stuffy old books than to gold or jewels. Ah well, I suppose it's time for me to move on. Farewell.
I'll look for Valinwe in the next time I'm in Aldcroft. Bye. All right, before I forget to equip that, nice. Okay, we got then the Dresden Index as our next side quest. So, hidden treasure, entertainment, I would say is definitely, that was quite nice. 3 out of 5. Length was quite nice. 2 out of 5. You could even argue it's 1 out of 5. It was just kind of interrupted, so to say, by the hidden treasure side quest we got. And the storytelling I quite liked, but still 3 out of 5. It wasn't anything, it didn't blow me out of the water, but it wasn't bad by any means either. Cool. Nice. So we've got, did I level? No. We got our first green weapon, and we have our first 5-piece. So now when you take damage, you generate 6 ultimate. The ghost of Richard Toussaint awarded this ancient blade for discovering the treasure of Dresden Keep. The sad thing is, I actually don't have any ultimates. So I can't unlock that. Can I unlock them here? Rank 12, almost. This could. Oh, I do have 1 skill point. I think I want this one though, right? Ravage an enemy with a swift strike, dealing that much and causing them to take 18 more damage for your attacks. Versus conjure a ring of shadow, reducing the movement speed by 70% and granting you and your allies major protection, reducing your damage by 10%. Allies in the areas can activate. When it grants them invisibility. I mean, it's either that or lacerate. Slash enemies in front of you, causing them to bleed for a lot. Oh, but that's not unlocked until rank 50. No, that's not going to happen. I think I'm going to wait till assassination. Yeah. So we need to go here. Ah, okay, nice. That takes us right, well, to Aldcroft, which is the next area we need to go anyway. Oh, look at those god rays. Very nice. Oh, godly. How beautiful. All right, we can go discover this area while we're running over there. It's probably that camp. Oh, and look. We've got a side quest anyway. Oh, excuse me, you didn't see anyone. You do realize there's some dude up there maybe trying to kill... Oh, you're stuck. Recruit Gorak.
Greetings, citizen. I seem to have suffered a temporary setback. I could use a bit of help.
What happened to you?
These Bloodthorn Cretans ambushed me. And while I was on a mission of incredible importance, there were dozens of them. But I didn't go down without a fight. What will the Lion Guard do without me?
You were on an important mission?
The orc that sits before you, represents the future of the Lion Guard. I am Recruit Gorak, pride of New Orsinium. Please untie me. We have work to do.
Ah.
We must recover the General's dispatch and return to Captain Vistra.
The new pride of New Orsinium. Orsinium was it's obviously a region here in Tamriel, one of the first DLCs. Really good one. All right, hold still.
I took a beating when the Bloodthorns grabbed me. I won't be much help in a fight, but I'll cheer you on.
All right. So this is called Pride of the Lion Guard. Pride of the Lion Guard. Okay, can we sneak here again? We'll kill them. This dude first. And then that one. I thought he was part of the Lion Guard. I'm surprised he's essentially cowering when he's certainly very scared. Esteemed leader, our camp in the clearing set between where the water spills from Meyer Falls has already achieved exciting results. Not only have we intercepted a dispatch from Eldcroft, but we've also captured a Lion Guard scout. If we wait long enough, perhaps King Casimir will wander in and surrender. Nope. Wishful thinking. All right. Return to Eldcroft. I don't think there's anything here other than her. Wow. My skill number 4, what one is that? Yeah, this concealed weapon, that is crazy strong. Particularly if I do that after this shadow jump or that teleport strike, because that essentially places a debuff on them, such that my physical attacks are then stronger. Oh. There was a, what are they called again? A dolmen over there that we just saw. Okay, things are certainly spicing up, I would say. Right? I mean, understandably, essentially when we were in Daggerfall down here, things were kind of, pretty straightforward, nothing too fancy. We still actually haven't heard anything of the blood.
I'll take the dispatch to Captain Vistra.
Okay.
Find me later. I owe you a drink.
I'll do that. And we've discovered Eldcroft. Why do I not remember this place whatsoever? Those are huge ships. Those are huge. I mean, look at how big that house is. Or that building, at least. And then you have ships that tall. Man. I do not remember this place at all in Glenumbra. I guess we're only halfway through Glenumbra.
What is it?
Nothing. I wasn't talking to you. I was just talking out loud to myself. I wonder if, wow, that's impressive. I mean, surely these things were here the whole time, but I wonder if they added, like with High Isle, this very much reminds me of kind of High Isle locale, where you would then use this to travel to the High Isle, but probably not. All right, let's go talk to that Lion Guard, which for being a Lion Guard, it wasn't much help.
Is there anything you can tell me? My son left 5 days ago, and I haven't heard from him since.
Are you gonna say anything, or just Private LeBlanc?
I have as much sympathy as the next soldier, that I don't think I can take much more of this woman's incessant whining.
I mean, her son is lost. Drusilla.
Please, I need to find out about my son.
Well, I wish I could help, but I talked to her and she's not giving me a quest, so let me turn in these and perhaps we will have some better luck. All right, Captain Vestair.
I'm led to believe you're the one to thank for Gorak's safe return. He even retrieved the General's dispatch.
Well, he didn't. I found it. I found Gorak at the Bloodthorn camp in the swamp.
Recruit Gorak claims that you helped him defeat dozens of cultists and recovered the dispatch from a foul necromancer. Is this true?
What? No, Gorak was useless. Gorak's injuries slowed him down. No, he was useless and he got in my way.
I see. Thank you for telling me the truth. Not only did Gorak do something incredibly stupid, but he lied to me about it as well.
That's right.
Gorak, you were a fool to run off on your own. Worse, you lied to your superior officer. I'm tempted to toss you out of the guard.
Please, Captain. You can't do that. I'll accept any punishment you want to give me. Just don't crush my dream.
Get to the mess. There are dozens and dozens of potatoes that need to be peeled. And then there are the latrines.
Yes, Captain. Right away, Captain. You can count on me.
That's what you get. All right, does she have something different not to say now?
What I am going to do with that fool orc. He'll never make it in the Lion Guard.
That's one thing that Elder Scrolls has definitely gotten better at. You can see like this is really just floating, just so it doesn't clip. They've definitely gotten a lot better at making armor sets that fit the NPC skeletons a lot better. And then also just the weapons too, they don't look as odd. All right. Just want to see. Oh, I can't take anything because I have to steal. All right, let's get this. Oh, I was gonna say I thought, yeah. Okay, Prophet's Dagger, nice. We'll get another. No, because we don't want a great sword. And we'll take another stamina. And exactly, nice. Now we've got an ultimate. Perfect. Okay, Shadow Cloak. What's this then? So, cloak yourself. Ah, that's right. When moving, blah, blah, blah. When Shadow Disc happens, you gain Born from Shadow for 10 seconds, increasing your damage done to monsters by 70%. Quite nice. When slotted on either bar, gain Major Prophecy and Manage Savage, increasing your spell and weapon critical by that. Nice. Guarantees a critical sight on your next attack after activating. Costs decreases as the ability ranks up. Oh, that's nice. Otherwise, shroud yourself in a protective shadow to heal, increasing by an additional 100% when you are not moving. The portion of the ability scales off your max health. No, I think I want this one. I mean, this is good for survivability, but we don't really need the survivability. Okay, that was the Pride of the Lion Guard. That side quest. I definitely thought it was entertaining in that I was happy to save him and be like, ha ha ha. Essentially, after he made up the story of having to take this dispatch from a necromancer and having slayed all of these bandits and such, me saying, no, you did absolutely nothing. So I quite liked that. So it was entertaining. It was super short, and the storytelling was decent. So 2 out of 5. So now the Drusan Index should be this one.
My enchantments are superior to anything you'll find anywhere else in the city. Of course, quality will cost you more, but trust me, it's worth it.
I have something for you. It's from Richard Toussaint.
De Bella's silky breeches. Look at the books on this list. This is unprecedented. Where did Richard find such a thing? What a remarkable discovery.
I found the index. Richard Toussaint's spirit told me to bring it to you.
Spirit? Oh, Richard. I knew you would get yourself killed one of these days chasing your beloved treasures. I spent many an evening listening to his tales of adventure. I shall miss him dearly.
He knew you would appreciate the Dresson Index.
The Dresson Index?
No, Dresson.
Remarkable. I'm sad that Richard died, but the information in the keep will be invaluable to our scholars. Thank you for this. And here's something for your trouble. What a magnificent find! I doubt Richard appreciated its value, though. He sought treasure, not knowledge. I'll see that the Dresson Index winds up in the proper hands.
Goodbye. Okay, next quest to rank. That one was very basic. If that had been combined with the previous one, so the hidden treasure, if that had been one long quest, I think it would have been better. But with that, it was essentially just take it to her. So that's why entertainment 1, length 1, storytelling 1. Right, really just basic in every single aspect. Okay, there's no, I don't think I saw another, oh look, there's another dolmen going off. I don't think I saw a side quest here. So yeah, because here this is then the main quest for this area, for this location specifically. So we can from here, why don't we go north? Maybe there's something over this way, or this might be a little bit better because it dead ends there essentially, just to knock that out. And to essentially, you know, check that off as an option of potentially containing a side quest. But we are making really good progress here. We've got a lot of Glenumbra done already. Where I would say, okay, see, there we go. There's our next. Yes, excuse you.
I'm no warrior, I'm a chandler. Candles don't make very good weapons, you know.
No, that is true. What's wrong?
A group of us. We were fleeing from the trouble in Camlorn, but we ran into a fresh set of problems when we got to this blasted fen. As we made camp, some Bloodthorn cultists swooped in. They grabbed the women traveling with us and dragged them off.
Why did they only take the women?
Our leader, Guy LeBlanc, heard them talking about a coven. That means witches and trouble. Maybe you could talk to LeBlanc. He's around here somewhere. You could sure use the help. We are way out of our element here.
Find a safe place. I'll look for LeBlanc.
Go to Aldcroft, he says. It'll be safer, he says. I shouldn't have listened to LeBlanc.
Why were all of you out near these fens?
We're from Camlorn. There's been trouble there. We thought maybe things would be a bit more settled in Aldcroft. But no place is safe these days, it seems. If something happened to my Elodie, I will never forgive myself.
Is Guy LeBlanc your leader?
More or less. He's usually a take-charge sort of fellow. It was his idea to head to Aldcroft, so he feels responsible for all this. His sister was among the women they grabbed.
Well, that sucks. Okay, wicked trade.
I'm heading to the Weirth campsite.
Yes, you do that. Oh, look, it's a nice bear. Aw. Got a good bear and a good reindeer. That is a big bear, too. It looks like a combination between a bear and a sloth, kind of. Aw, very nice. Oh, hello. Oh, true, if I press space. Very nice. Do I have... What bears do I have? I'm sure I've got a bear. One sec. Mount. Bear. Mounts. Yeah, Ursines. Oh, I've got a snow bear. Hold on. There we go. I like the brown one too. It's very colorful. It's very autumnal. So I guess my snow bear is perhaps more appropriate once it gets a little bit cooler out. But still. All right, Guy LeBlanc, what do you have to say? Please stop walking away from me.
I should never have suggested fleeing to Aldcroft.
No.
Brilliant idea, LeBlanc.
Agreed.
Now they're gone. All the women in our group, kidnapped by cultists and dragged off into the fen.
Are you the Guy LeBlanc? I was sent to look for you.
Yes. We should have stayed in Camlorn. At least my sister would still be with me. We thought we'd go to Aldcroft, but ran into trouble here in the fens before we got there. Bloodthorn cultists swarmed in and grabbed all the women and took them away.
Hey, this is what I was talking about. Remember at the beginning of the stream, I was saying there's something about, I just called them the blood cultists, but the Bloodthorn cultists. They were mentioned, remember, when we were in Daggerfall, right when we started, and this is now the first time we have mention of them again. So, and we also saw some werewolves here essentially prowling through the fens. So maybe some of this will be explained. Why just the women?
I heard them say something about a hag coven in the North Fens. My sister Bethany was fighting them as they dragged her off. I don't know what to do. I feel useless. I'm not used to this sort of life. I sent the others to the Weiris camp nearby.
He almost looks werewolvy with those forearms. I have some questions.
I'll do my best to answer, friend. It's our good luck you happened by when you did.
Why didn't you ask the Lion Guard for help?
The Lion Guard? They can't even defend Camlorn. That must sound bitter. Well, you're talking to someone who lost everything. We had nice homes, shops, comfortable lives. Now look at us.
Camlorn. So I guess Camlorn was overtaken. What do you know of the Weirises?
The Weirises are witches of a sort, devoted to nature and the Weird Tree. They helped us after the attack, and said we could stay at their camp until we were ready to move on. It's nearby, to the southeast. What remains of my group is there now.
What else can you tell me about this area?
Not much. It's big, and it smells. Bloodthorn cultists roam the southern fen, and hags prowl the north. I wish I had stayed in Camlorn. I thought we'd be safer out here, but look what happened. I hope Bethany's all right.
Just get to safety. I'll see if I can find your sister or any of the others.
Cultists? Bogs? Bugs as big as my head? Why, oh why did I ever leave the city?
Good question, Guy LeBlanc. Only glamping for you, I would say. So. Oh, and another side quest. I'm just going to grab this one. Oh, I forgot. Okay, this is called Wicked Trade. I'm going to change that to that. Wicked Trade. And then, since we're here, I'm just going to grab this one to pick it up. Oh, and also get a Mage's Scroll book. This orc hasn't been dead for very long. There are signs of a struggle. The dead orc clutches some sort of broadsheet and a handful of large, sharp crocodile teeth. Should take the broadsheet and the teeth. Cull the crocodiles in Hagfen. Help make the fens safe for travel. Earn gold for killing the toothy beasts lurking in the shadow waters of Hagfen. Gold for crocodile teeth. Deliver proof of your crocodile killing prowess to Huster Marcian, Huntmaster, who will be camped near the Dwinarth ruins until Freda's next. Marcian, isn't that? Teeth extracted from any other creatures are not accepted, and proffering them may result in a sound beating. Note that the Huntmaster is not responsible for any limbs you may lose as you attempt to fill this offer. Well, at least they were warned, and I guess I accidentally collected 5 teeth already. Or unless those were maybe the teeth that he had collected. That's right. Okay, so here I've got to search for the women. Let's go over to where all these people are standing. That's probably a good indication. No, not necessarily. Okay, time to hide. Oops. All right, let's then attack these people. Ah, see. Oh, there's one right there. Esteemed leader, our camp in the shadow of Tangle Rock has produced excellent results. Already, the great thorns twist toward the sky and corrupt the swamp. Soon, this land will be ours, Sarduk of the Second Planting. think I just saw a reindeer go. Oh. Whoa, nice. Oh, that is, hey! We were both admiring the beautiful reindeer that this gentle creature was sitting upon. That's really nice. That's nice. Oh, I'm jealous. You can then protect us, thank you, sir. Bethany LeBlanc, there you are.
Stranger who isn't dressed as a bloodthorn? I don't know what you're doing out here, but you're a sight for sore eyes. Now hurry up and cut me loose.
You're one of the women from Camlorn?
No, I'm the Queen of the Nords. Of course I'm from Camlorn. Did my brother Guy send you? I gave the cultists a hard time, so they tied me up. They took the other women away, though. I think they traded them to the bog hags.
Why did they trade the women?
The Bloodthorns have an arrangement with the hags. Something about exchanging us for their help against the weird. They even have a contract. I saw them arguing over it earlier. It should be around here somewhere.
I'll look for the contract.
Please try to find my companions. These cultists are insane. But the hags, who knows what they're capable of. I'll go find my brother. Poor sod is useless without me.
I'll find them. I'll get to safety. I think, wasn't this the contract? Oh, okay, no. But close. This was the contract. Before the sight of Molag Bal, Molag Bal, we seal this bargain between the Bloodthorn and the Hagfen Coven with fresh blood. In exchange for any undamaged women we capture in the conquest of Glenumbra, Mother Merc and her coven will oppose the Beldama Weird and keep them occupied. My servants shall deliver the women to the ruined tower in the bog, where they will be transformed and caught and brought into the coven. Should either party break this bargain, their lives shall be forfeit. Angoff, the Grave Singer. Okay, Angoff. Well then, Angoff. That's quite nice. I like those. I have to say, I'm not a real big fan when they have those actual tomes, like the actual books that may have a lot of lore or story, but I find those are then too long to actually enjoy, which is like, ugh, I don't know, maybe I have a short attention span. I don't have ADHD, but maybe I just have a short attention span, and so I like those shorter, like a contract there or a letter or something. It's a lot more poignant, a lot more to the point, and essentially, in my opinion, at least for me, is more effective at enriching the lore here. All right, let's block this. I think I'm about to sneeze.
Out of here.
No, maybe not. Was there no one guarding them? They were just kind of sitting there? That's kind of strange. I mean, I know that they had that captive stone. But it's a bit odd that they just left him there. What was that? There's a mount back there that looked like it was just a comet. Okay. We made it.
My sister and the other women made it here. Everyone's a bit rattled and tired, but otherwise they don't seem hurt.
I'm glad everyone's safe.
Thank you. Whereas Emily says a hag named Mother Merc was likely behind the abduction of the women. I wish we could stop her before she tries this again. All this danger and adventure. We're so not cut out for this.
Oh, right. Okay, so this is now another set. LeBlanc's walking shoe. This is Bloodthorn's touch set. Magical recovery. That's not bad.
Mother Merc leads a coven of hags. That's what the Weiruses told me. The coven hunts women to convert into hags or thralls. The Weiruses told me about the Reach woman, Sibelic. She knows how to deal with Mother Merc.
Where can I find Sibelic?
She's staying with the Weiruses at the Northern Enclave. Meeting you was a bright spot in this otherwise dark adventure. If you can stop Mother Merc, that'll be one less thing for us to worry about.
I'll talk to her.
You can find Sibelic in the Northern Weird Camp. Just follow the road across the bridges.
I do have some more questions, though.
I'll answer what I can. Too bad you aren't asking about a nice place to eat in Camlorn. That I know. History of this bog and information about hags? I only know what the Weiresses told me.
Well, then tell me more about Mother Merc.
They say she's got a taste for flesh. Thinks the bog belongs to her and the hags. The Weiresses have been fighting with her for generations.
Yeah, she was mentioned in one of the documents that we found. Tell me about Sibelic.
Sibelic is a Reach witch staying with the Weiresses. Weiris Emily says she can look right into you and say things about your past and future. The Weiresses say she isn't evil, but I'd still be careful around her.
All right, I'll be careful. Okay, that one was quite nice. I liked that. For Wicked Trade, entertainment, I would say that was really quite entertaining. So 4 out of 5. The length wasn't too bad. 3 out of 5. And the storytelling was really quite nice. So, I'd say 3 out of 5 or 4 out of 5. I mean, I quite liked that. I would say 4 out of 5, just because of then, again, we got some little lore tidbits placed along the way with through the different. Oh, that's where I have to get the teeth. Right, the little bits of lore through the pieces of text that we had to read. That was quite nice, I thought. All right, so this is then, yeah, the crocodile teeth, and then that's where we have to go to talk to Sibelic. All right. But I think I am going to call it there. We really got a lot done today. So we had started with Farlever's Gambit. That was the 4th one. We now, I need to change this to a numbered list. Number. So that was quest number 4 that we started on. We just finished our 12th. So Wicked Trade was our 12th. So we got 8 side quests done today. So that is really good. We've got those 2 to finish here. Right, and this one is obviously this talk to Sibelic. That's obviously related to the one that we just finished with Wicked Trade. True, what is this called? This is called Word and Coven. Word or Weird and Coven. Just so I know which one to start with next time. Yeah, I don't have a Mundus Stone. But essentially we've got these 2. I mean, we haven't explored any of this area. I would imagine there's probably a side quest here. And maybe this will... Well, this is then essentially keeping us in the bog. So I wouldn't be surprised if... And we didn't explore there at all. We'll see, but I very much imagine we'll have, you know, a couple of side quests here. I really could have sworn, though that could be, maybe that's just in the new area, with this zone guide. Yeah, they've got the points of interest, but I thought that they used to also list the side stories. Like I said, maybe that's just the new areas. That's Blackwood is... Yeah, no, it's not. And that's then the zone areas. Who knows? But yeah, so we got through those. I would say so, of those 8, 2 of the quests were really good. The one that we just finished, and it's continuing, of course. So we've still got a couple of things to see what happens then with this hag. And the one that I liked the most was then the Dagger's Edge, right? That one I said, okay, 4 out of 5 entertainment, 4 out of 5 length, which is neither good nor bad necessarily, but then storytelling 5 out of 5. So we have definitely established kind of a baseline of, okay, what it is, or we're starting to establish a baseline, I would say, of what counts as good storytelling, and we'll essentially see where the rest of the stories take us, particularly because we're probably going to start, once we finish 3 or 4 more of them, once we get up more towards the north, the pinnacle of Glenumbra, I would imagine then some of these side quests start to coalesce and come to some sort of resolution. So I'm excited to see how that'll go. But thank you all for joining us today. Thank you, Noonian, for all of your comments and for your help. And we will see each other in the next part, where we continue the side quests here in Glenumbra. And once we finish this area, then we'll actually go through a final ranking of the quests themselves. So maybe we'll do we'll do an S tier, A, B, C, D type of tier thing for that. But we'll do that once we finish everything. Until then, take care, everyone. Thanks for joining, and we will see each other the next time. Bye-bye, everyone.